Hello and welcome to the Hytale Nerd channel. Today we're going to be going over 49 Hytale servers worth checking out. Many servers aren't announced yet and I'm sure I missed some, but this is the best I could find on all the Hytale server lists. In order to understand these servers better, I joined all the discords and asked any questions, but I apologize in advance for any inaccuracies. Every server is linked down below. Please check them out, give them feedback, and help them work on their server. I've broken down the list of servers into categories, but there's obviously some crossover, so keep that in mind when watching. Categories are all time-stamped. First up are all the servers with factions, clans, or guilds that are focused on PvP. Number 1, Guilds at HyGuilds.com. Guilds is an open-world PvP faction server focused on making the game competitive but fair. This means time zone-based raid windows and limited raid times. They plan to launch with a survival server with the basics such as chest protections, but also host a second server to test out systems like the warfare system and the marketplace. Number 2, Vast PvP at store.vastpvp.net. Vast PvP is creating a game mode called Legions. This is like factions, but balanced and created custom just for Hytale. The main focus of the server is to keep the PvP balanced and fun. Note that there are still PvE activities such as the dungeons. Number 3, Hytale Box at hytalebox.com. This is a Spanish-speaking server created specifically for the Hispanic community. They plan to launch as a classic faction server, but eventually lean more into the RPG side with custom dungeons, NPCs, mounts, and more custom systems. They also want to have seasonal events, including balance changes and new content. Number 4, Sanctum. Link to the Discord is in the description. Sanctum has 4 nations and you choose one at the beginning of each season. From there, they want to have civilization building, wars, and other events. However, at launch, they're going to start with the PvP training and tournament server. Number 5, Hyloria at hyloria.net. Hyloria will launch as a vanilla server on day 1, but will expand to include other systems to eventually be a PvP faction server. They later want to add other minigames as well. Number 6, HyClash at hyclash.com. HyClash is an RPG faction server created by one of the largest Hytale YouTubers, 30virus. He specifically says that he has already saved a lot of money for this project, and we know that there is already custom music, writing, and systems in the works. They may also launch with a vanilla server with a queue system as soon as they can. Number 7, Darktale at darktale.org. Darktale is focused on clan warfare, but also wants to have a massive centralized dungeon. They also have a big focus on custom content such as new playable races and enemies. The next category is servers focused on minigames. Number 8, HTPVP at htpvp.com. At launch, they're going to be creating 2 servers, a kit PvP server and an SMP PvP server. They plan to add more custom content and modes as time goes on, but don't want to share their plans quite yet. Number 9, Hynetic Network at hynetic.net. This server plans to launch with Skywars and survival games one day after Hytale's release. I asked him how he plans to do this so quickly after release, and he says he has other server experience and plans to take on the challenge. Number 10, Hytale at x.com/Hytale server. Hytale plans to have PvP, minigames, and more, but what makes them unique is their commitment to their purple crystal art direction. I think it will be interesting to see a server with a very particular theme like this. The next category is servers focused on PvE content, though some have some PvP content as well. Number 11, Hylandia at hylandia.net. This server sort of falls into the minigame category as well because they want to launch with Hunger Games as soon as they possibly can. However, they later want to create a medieval RPG game mode. This server has developers coming from mini Minecraft servers and also major gaming studios. Number 12, Hyfable at hyfable.com. Hyfable will launch with multiple day 1 vanilla servers to account for the amount of players. They later want to expand on the RPG systems and potentially go into minigames as well. They are also committed to not using any AI assets for their server. Number 13, Mythlane at mythlane.com. Mythlane is an English and French server focused on the community and cozy side of Hytale. They also want to expand the PvE side of Hytale with custom quests and dungeons. They also have a major focus on building, potentially including creative building if they can implement it. Number 14, World of Orbis at worldoforbis.com. This is a play off World of Warcraft, with one of their major focuses being custom dungeons. They also want to have custom quest lines and optional PvP. While it may take a while to learn all the systems of Hytale, they are launching with a day 1 vanilla survival server. Number 15, Infernix. Link to the Discord is in the description. Infernix plans to create a game like Diablo 2 inside of Hytale. The server will have a completely custom world map. The plan is to release the server within a month of Hytale's release. Number 16, Hytale Hispano at hytalehispano.com. This is a cooperative adventure server for the Hispanic community. They want to add more content over time, including teams, custom dungeons, player economy, and events. There will be optional PvP content, but the focus will be PvE. Number 17, Hyzen at hyzen.net. Hyzen is primarily a Spanish server, but also supports Portuguese and English. Their focus is to maintain the survival RPG systems of Hytale and then tweak them to their community's liking. They plan to launch with servers in Chile and Brazil, but eventually could add a server in Europe too. Number 18, Valderim. Link to the Discord is in the description. Valderim is a French-speaking Hytale co-op adventure server. They may allow PvP but want to keep a friendly atmosphere. They plan to have community events, but will otherwise plan the server based on community feedback. Number 19, Hytale Realms. Link to the Discord is in the description. Hytale Realms is an adventure server with optional PvP areas. There will be a land claiming system and a major focus on PvE content. They plan to have regular events and content updates. Number 20, Mytale at mytale.es. Mytale is a Spanish Day 1 vanilla server. However, they want to create their own unique server identity as soon as they can. While they are waiting for community feedback to make gameplay decisions, one thing that will influence the server is the Latin American culture. I highly recommend reading their blog because they are extremely transparent with their plans and ideas for the future. Number 21, Whisperfrost Dungeon Frontiers. Link to their Discord is in the description. This is a server made by content creators Mine, Canadian Flash, and Big Dude. The idea for the server is to make roguelike dungeons with selectable upgrades. For more information, I'd recommend checking out Mine's video on the server idea. Number 22, Mythvale. Link to their Discord is in the description. Mythvale is a friendly and cozy adventure server. They have a big story planned, but outside of what's on screen, aren't ready to share any more details. Number 23, HyLanders at x.com/hy_landers. HyLanders is a Spanish Hytale server with a unique kingdom system. Their website lists all the kingdoms and has information about each of their identities. While there is some PvP content, the focus seems to be mostly on PvE content. Number 24, Hintaria at hintaria.com. Hintaria is an RPG server that plans to have custom content and instanced activities. The backbone of the server seems to be the social elements, but the activities include PvP arenas, PvE dungeons, and more. The next category is for servers that have a very specific or unique idea. Number 25, Escape from Hytale at escapefromhytale.com. Escape from Hytale is inspired by Escape from Tarkov and plans to have a lot of the same extraction game mechanics. They plan to have questing, leveling, NPCs, and vendors. The creator has past experience of running a Minecraft server and also has over 5,000 hours in Escape from Tarkov. Number 26, Woodtale at woodtale.hu. This is a Hungarian-created Hytale server that wants to create the Skyblock experience in Hytale. They plan to have custom progression and have already created a lot of assets in their Discord. Number 27, Cybernos Roleplay at nosrp.net. The idea of the server is to recreate the systems of Cyberpunk 2077 inside of Hytale. This started as a Minecraft server and they've been working on their ideas for a long time. They plan to start with a beta release but keep adding systems as time goes on. Number 28, Hytale at hypetale.io. Hytale is a steampunk-themed Hytale server. They plan to have steam-powered gear and tech and want to have both factions and SMP. Number 29, Danmachi. Link to the Discord is in the description. This server aims to recreate the world of Orario from Danmachi. Danmachi is a manga and anime series about dungeon crawling. The general idea is that it's a large labyrinth-like city with the main centralized dungeon in the middle. Note that this is a French server. Number 30, Deathscape. Link to the Discord is in the description. Deathscape is a Spanish Hytale permadeath server. The server owner previously ran a Minecraft server with the same idea. They're going to make a custom difficulty for this, but they don't know the details on that yet. Number 31, High Damage at highdmg.com. This is a hardcore survival server that wants to add custom content in the form of tech and magic. They have already modeled and animated some machines on their website. Number 32, Celestale at celestale.net. They want to create a Skyblock server where the main form of progression is through NPC quests. They'll use things like Chorks and Quebecs for their quest NPCs. The next category is for servers that will stay close to vanilla, but with some social and admin tools. Number 33, Horizons at horizonssmp.com. Horizons is a vanilla server that will stay up to date as Hytale evolves. They plan to have 2 vanilla servers, one for PvP Focus and one for PvE Focus. They are also currently running a countdown event with unique events each day. Number 34, HytaleVanilla.com. Link to their Discord is in the description. HytaleVanilla.com is a Hytale vanilla server that will only use moderation to stop exploits and hacking. They may add social and security features, but there are no gameplay restrictions. Number 35, Fjordtail at Fjordtail.com. Fjordtail aims to be a very chill vanilla launch day server. While they may eventually add modded content, this is a good starting server to learn Hytale. Number 36, Peaceful Vanilla Club at hytale.peacefulvanilla.club. This is a vanilla server that moderates to make sure it stays peaceful. This means strong moderation, no random PvP, and no griefing. The next category is Anarchy servers, meaning no rules or moderation. Number 37, Hyperion Online Anarchy at playhyp.com. This is an Anarchy server that was conceived way back in March of 2021. They are committing to be a day 1, minute 1 Hytale Anarchy server. The website, forums, wiki, and timeline are already created. Number 38, 2b2h at 2b2h.org. This is an Anarchy server whose name is inspired by the 2b2t server from Minecraft. Number 39, Hylore at hylore.com. Hylore is an Anarchy server that will stay that way forever, even if the developers may create other modes or systems for other servers. Number 40, Anarctale. Link to their Discord is in the description. This is an Anarchy server coming from someone who's completely running their own dedicated server. The last category is servers whose audience is a specific country. Number 41, Hytale Piñas at hytalepiñas.net. This is a server created for the Philippines. The owner has previously ran Minecraft servers, but wants to do something more unique with this server. Number 42, Hispain at hispain.net. They plan to start as a survival server, then move to factions, then move more to minigames. They want to add their own custom content, but they will allow you to add your own skin for free. Number 43, Kawara World at kawara.world. This is a day 1 Hytale server created for Russia and the CIS countries. They eventually want to add minigames as well. Note that this is a Russian and English speaking server. Number 44, Hytale Argentum at hytaleargentum.com. Hytale Argentum is a Hytale server created for Argentinians. They want their custom content to be inspired by the country of Argentina without just being a direct recreation of it. This means including cultural references and creating NPCs inspired by historical figures. Number 45, Hytale OCE at hytaleoce.com. This is a Hytale server created for those in Australia, New Zealand, and the rest of Oceania. They will start with a survival SMP at launch and will take community feedback on where to go next. Number 46, Detro x Hytale at detro.gg/Hytale. Detro is a German server network launching with Hytale. They plan to launch with a vanilla server on day 1 and add modded content over time. Number 47, High Origin at higorigin.net. High Origin is a Hytale server created for the Turkish community. They plan to launch with an SMP and add other game modes over time. Number 48, Hytale Romania. Link to the Discord is in the description. Hytale Romania is a Hytale server created for the Romanian community. They haven't shared many plans yet, but I would guess they would start with the survival SMP. Number 49, High Heroes at highheroes.hu. This is a Hytale server for the Hungarian community. They plan to launch with a vanilla survival world on day 1. Well, that is the end. Thank you for watching. I'm going to use a similar format for mod and server showcases post-launch as well, so subscribe if you would like to see that.